What's up, everybody? Frank and Jack back with another live video. Today we are going to kind of start talking about who Impact is the official sponsor of, and there's lots of sports organizations that we are the official Mouthguard of, so we kind of want to start highlighting those and telling you guys a little bit more about them. So each week, or each month, once a month, we're going to have one of those organizations on with us. And today we're super excited. We're going to have Dion from Strongman Corporation, and she is actually here. So let's go ahead and patch her in. Looks like she's coming in. We've never actually done this, so we're excited to test this out.
First time. Hey, Dion.
Hi, guys.
What's up?
Nothing much. How are you guys doing?
Good. We know you're on a tight time frame, so we'll ask you a couple quick questions, and we'll go from there. Uh-oh. We might have lost. Oh, what's up? All right. So, Dion, just tell us about Strongman Corporation and tell the audience exactly what it is.
Strongman Corporation, gosh. If you don't know, it's the world's best, strongest strength sport out there. Sorry, I'm getting in a car going to another appointment. It's the best strength sport out there. Our athletes, they compete in a number of events where they push, pull, load big rocks, pull big trucks, big planes. They do everything strength related.
We've been to a couple of strongman events over the past couple of months, and we've really enjoyed learning about the sport for sure.
Right. Yeah, it's awesome. And we're actually going to an event next week, so we're excited to be a part of that.
Yeah, next week is Nationals, right?
Next week is Nationals.
Mm-hmm.
The first big event we've had since COVID.
That's pretty exciting. So Nationals is everybody who's qualified at smaller events throughout the year?
At smaller events throughout the year they've qualified at. And because of COVID, obviously, we had to do a lot of online. We had to do a very long online event. So a lot of the athletes that are competing, they didn't go to an event to compete. They qualified online.
So this might be their first time competing live?
Yes, it may be their very first time competing live.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We're excited to be there for sure.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
And there will be 250 athletes there competing.
Wow. And that's happening down in Alabama.
Down in Alabama.
Yeah. So we're excited. Hopefully some of the people that are watching right now will be there and come by and say hey to Impact, as we would love to talk to as many people as possible. But I guess I'll go ask another question. Tell us about powerlifting and strongman. Is it kind of growing pretty quickly here?
Well, powerlifting and strongman are different.
Right. Yes, I'm sorry. I misspoke.
But the sport of strongman, yes, it is growing more. It has grown tremendously in the USA. And because of the growth in the USA, it has caused a domino effect where it has grown worldwide, especially on the amateur level. Prior to the USA amateur events, internationally, strongman was just for professional athletes, whereas now we have at least 10 amateur organizations outside of the USA.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and so events are happening all over the world, obviously.
All over the world, yes.
How many events do you put on a year, or how many do you sanction, I should say?
We normally have about 200 to 220 events a year.
Wow. And how has that grown, say, in the last 3 years? 3 years ago, maybe?
Wow. We've gone from 100 events. We've doubled. It's doubled. Wow. It's literally double. I mean, next week we're having an event in Mexico as well. The same weekend as Nationals, we'll have an event in Mexico.
So which are you choosing to go to?
I'm going to Nationals. North America all the way.
No, we're so excited. As you know, we've just released our Powerlift Mouthguard, which is getting rave reviews. I got to ask you, have you done your impression yet, Dion?
I'm going to wait to do it when I see you guys next week.
Fair enough.
That way I don't mess it up.
Yeah. Well, we're happy to help. We'll make it perfect for you.
Absolutely. And Dion, I don't know if this puts you on the spot or not, but it looks like Dan asked a question if there's any events in the Northeast. He says he's in Connecticut.
Connecticut. Yes, actually there's about Wow, 3 or 4 events in Connecticut. Matt Mills, who is our representative out there, he typically has two, one event in the spring and then one event in the fall. And then we have a couple of other reps, a couple of other people that have events in Connecticut as well.
Gotcha. So we can put some link, right, to Dion's schedule of events and calendar so that everybody knows when the events are coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. We could definitely do that. And we'll drop some of that information down below. It also looks like Sammy Strongman said, will you guys have a booth at Nationals? Yes, we will be there. That'll be our first really big event. So we're excited to go and check it out.
And then Dion, we know you're on a tight time frame, but tell us, in December, Masters event is coming up in Las Vegas. Tell us about that.
Ask it again. Try to ask him. See if you can hear.
Dion, can you hear us?
Okay, there we go.
There you go. Oh, okay.
In December, we are having our Masters Nationals in Las Vegas, and that's going to be in conjunction with the Mr. Olympia. It's going to be a lot smaller than what it, not Masters is going to be larger, but Mr. Olympia event's going to be a little bit smaller than what it has been in the previous years because of COVID.
Mm-hmm. That's understandable. You know, we're just excited. We do so many events during a normal year, but this year we've done so few. We're just excited to get back out on the road and see folks again.
Exactly. Same with me. I haven't traveled since February, and normally I'm traveling about. I'm traveling almost every weekend. I travel about internationally twice a month, and I have not left St. Louis since the first weekend of March.
Yeah, we're all well rested. It's time to get going.
Yeah, time to get going. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I know you're on a quick time frame here, so I just kind of want to talk about the Strongman giveaway that we're running right now. And everybody who's watching, they could go check it out in Strongman Corporation's Instagram bio or our Instagram bio, and you can win some pretty cool prizes. So for those who are watching and those who are watching later on, go check that out.
Jack, how many sets of prizes are we giving away?
We're giving up, we're having 3 winners, and each winner can win a couple shirts, some impact tape, impact mouthguard, and a water bottle. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah. Get in there and join the giveaway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I guess real quick before we let you go, Tom says, at the moment, are there still fans allowed at Olympia?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's an Olympia without fans, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Years ago, the Olympia used to be here in Atlanta, and I would go to that for a different business we were in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's changed a lot now that it's in Vegas, and I hope it's back to its former form. Dion, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you guys as well.
Thank you. We'll see you next week.
Absolutely. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty, yeah, that was pretty cool. That was our first time ever doing that, so hopefully we can keep doing that once a month with all of our all the other organizations that we are official Mouthguard of.
Yeah. There's about 7 or 8 of them, and so we have lots to talk about and lots of guests to have on.
Mm-hmm.
But even in these live broadcasts, we've invited people to patch in if they have a question. So we certainly open it up now. If anybody's out there watching that would like to ask a question, come on board.
Yeah, especially about our brand new Mouthguard. So if you have questions about that, drop them below, as it looks like we have a lot of Strongman viewers right now.
You know, Jack, the Powerlift Mouthguard is taking off, but what's so interesting about it is it's custom, right? Everything we do is custom, pretty much. And so it's different than the glob of plastic that's available off the shelf, in that we can make it thicker, we can make it thinner, we can make it longer, we can make it shorter. It's as you like it, right? That's what the benefit of custom is. And so it fits perfectly, and it's going to help you achieve greater PRs.
Mm-hmm. And then Tom says, you planning to have a booth at Olympia? Yes, Tom, we will be there without a doubt. We're excited to head over to Las Vegas and be at an event like that.
Wow, it's going to be good to be out again.
Yeah.
Can't wait to go.
Kind of like we said in the last live stream, we're kind of planning a little trip across the United States to stop at gyms, events, and whatever it may be. So if you have a special gym or event that you would love for Impact to stop at, we're more than happy to do so. And just drop a comment down below or shoot us a DM. We actually had a couple people shoot us DMs last week, and It looks like we might be stopping in Arizona now.
Yeah, you'll be driving the new Impact truck.
The new Impact truck, it'll be exciting. It's
Beautiful.
It's going to be fun.
Soon it'll be wrapped, too.
Yeah. Does anybody have any questions? We're happy to field any questions that come through.
Yeah, so official Mouthguard of, it's really important to us because we join in with a particular sport. In this case, we talked about Strongman. We're also the official Mouthguard of USA Weightlifting. And importantly, USA Boxing. We've been the official Mouthguard for USA Boxing for 7 and change years. And being dialed in with the most elite amateurs, in this case, amateur athletes, has been wonderful for us and them because it's really tied us into what the boxer, fighter needs in a mouthguard, and we craft specifically to their specifications. And so last Olympics, 4 years ago, we made all the mouthguards for the Olympians, the boxers. We protected all of them.
Yeah.
And we'll do the same again next Olympics, next summer.
Tom says, awesome. Hoping the mouthguard fitting works for me. Difficult finding a comfortable one.
Yeah, Tom, have you already placed an order?
It does not look like it. I think he might be planning on seeing us. Being a strongman movement is an issue, Tom says.
Movement of the mouthguard, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so the guards that are currently available float around in your mouth. Ours will lock on your lower rear molars, and it'll be there comfortably. You don't have to stick your dirty gym hands in your mouth to fish it out or move it around. It'll be right in place. You can drink with it in, talk with it in, certainly. And if you've ordered a kit, it's on its way. If you're waiting for Olympia for us to do your impression, we're glad to help. And in fact, if you order a kit and you need help, we're glad to jump on a FaceTime call to talk to you.
Absolutely. And do we have a coupon code that we could share with this special audience?
We do. The coupon code right now is LIFT20, and that gives you a 20% discount on the new Powerlift mouthguard.
Yeah, and it looks like Van Digi says, I'm stoked to be an affiliate for you guys. We're super excited to have you on a part of the team. Chino Savage says, Impact Mouthguards, I love y'all. Thanks,
Chino's
Chino.
one of those boxers.
Absolutely.
Right? He's been with us since the start.
Alex says, got mine, about to do the mold and send it back tomorrow. Awesome. Thank you, Alex. If you have any questions or concerns on how to do the impression, just let us know. We can walk you through it. Super simple process. There's lots of YouTube videos that you can check out. And if you need help, just let us know.
Yeah, we'll jump on a FaceTime call. It is super simple, but hey, we're here for you if you need help.
Yeah. Abel Jr., he actually joined us last week. He said, if somebody gets sponsored by Impact, what are the benefits?
Well, there's lots of benefits. Of course, there's free guards and gear. That's the tip of the iceberg. But we are also going to help you where we can find other sponsors through our Facebook group, Sponsorship Live. We are going to promote you and your efforts through our social media. And that's a big one, you know, getting the word out about a particular athlete. They always love.
Yeah, Tom says, going to stop and see you at the Olympia. Yes, holding off till an in-person viewing. Absolutely, Tom. Come by and say, hey, we'll show off the guard in person to you. We'll show everything and answer every question that you have about the product.
And we'll do the impression with and for you.
Yeah, and Alex is saying, what's that 20% off code again?
That code LIFT20 is good for a 20% discount. It's only live for a couple of days, so use it as soon as you can.
Yeah, and I just want to stress again, if you guys are watching this after the fact, drop questions down below and we'll answer them. Abel says, when will you guys be in Phoenix, Arizona? We don't have an exact date on that yet. We're hoping to figure that out here in the next couple of weeks or so.
It's kind of mid-December.
Yeah, mid-December for sure. We just don't know the exact date. But once we find the exact date, we'll be sure to let everyone know, and we'll let you know as well, Abel.
You know, the other thing that's coming up in December we should talk about is USA Boxing is going to have their next big event. And really, the first big event of the year since everything else was canceled. They're expecting 1,000+ boxers at this event. It'll be the biggest USA Boxing amateur event that's been held.
Yeah, it's going to be massive. And maybe even we have Brian from USA Boxing on, just kind of like Dion was. And we talk to him next month right before we go to the event.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful. 1,000 boxers, Shreveport, Louisiana. It's the 5th, 6th, or 7th of December.
Yeah, Brian says, what's up, guys? What's up, Brian? Thanks for joining.
Hey, Brian.
We appreciate it. And then Van Digi says, again, I'll be sharing the Impact name on my podcast. That'll be happening soon. Thank you. Yeah. I'm now remembering our conversation. We really appreciate it, and we're happy to support your podcast however we can.
Right. Send us some marketing materials so we could get the word out about it as well.
Yeah, I'm happy to post some things to the social media channels. Abel says, how much do you trim for gag reflex?
Well, everybody's gag reflex is a little bit different, but what we do is typically trim forward on the rearmost molar about half of that molar. Now, here's the nice thing. Remember, these are custom mouth guards, and so we don't want to take too much off to begin with. So we take off about that half molar, and when you get the guard, if you're still feeling that reflex in the back of your throat, just let us know. We'll send you a label. You send the guard back. We'll trim it down more. It is very important to us that your guard is perfect for you.
Yeah, I mean, this is awesome. We've never had this many people watching and kind of staying with us, so I don't want to stop talking.
No, let's keep talking. I'm glad you can see that because I can't see it at all.
Yeah, but you guys, if you have questions now before we take off, ask them. We're happy to answer them.
Yeah. These live broadcasts have been a lot of fun. You know, we're learning something new every day. Today being the first day we patched in a guest to our Instagram Live. So we're going to do that more and more often.
Yeah.
The one thing that we do have coming up is where we were doing some broadcasts in our Facebook group called Sponsorship Live. We're now going to bring that sponsorship conversation right here to Instagram so that our bigger audience can find out and learn about sponsorships and ask questions and see if we could help them. It's not just with impact that we're concerned with. We want to find other opportunities for our athletes with other companies.
Yeah, and we have companies join us. We have sponsored athletes join us. We have a little bit of everything join us. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes on here. As the reaction on Facebook was great, but looks like we have a lot more viewers on Instagram, and it seems like a lot more active of a platform for us.
Far more.
Abel says, what happens if the large impression tray does not fit?
Abel, really? The largest one, the number one tray doesn't fit? Let me tell you something quick, then I'll answer your question specifically. About 60% of us as humans are a medium tray. 30% are small, 10% are large. If you don't fit in that large, you are in a superset of humans with a bigger arch. And if that's the case, we could send you the extra large tray that we have here. And that is a big tray. Jack and I actually happen to be largest, and we know that thing is a mouthful, at least for us.
Yeah. And Digi says, again, such a great company, great people, and a great product. I know you guys will continue to take the industry by storm. Thank you so much. That means the world to us.
Each person is so important to us.
Absolutely. I think that's about it. I mean, I don't know if I don't personally have any more to add.
Maybe we just ought to hang out here and leave it live when it's working.
Might as well. So that you can see what we're doing every single day.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too interesting.
No, not at all. It'd be a snooze fest.
But what is interesting, we're talking about mouth guards all day. We're talking about sports. This is what we do, guys. We want your guards to be perfect each and every time. So if it's anything less than 100% perfect, let us know and we'll take care of you.
Absolutely. And one last time, if you guys have questions, drop them down below after the fact, and we'll be sure to answer them. Shoot us a DM, a call, a text. We're here.
We're here. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.